crashing down. All around this empty town, I'm searching for the lost and found. But you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air, like a blazing flare. Don't stare, cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over.
I blinked and suddenly I had a valentine.
If I was the moon, would you still look for the stars?
Only if you promise me to shine forever.
But what if I can't shine forever?
Does it matter? Our lives are temporary. So are those stars. They will burn out, and yet people like you still look for them in the night sky.
It doesn't really matter how many words I know. They're just the same, different ways to say I love you. So I know you might be thinking that I always say it a lot, but I just wanna tell you how I feel with all I've got. Kasi mahal kita, 너뿐이야. あなたであるだけで私は幸せにする。Need a way so, not do any sata. No words can express the feeling I get just by being with you.
This is the new Aishi, Torihiko Aishi. After the war ended, Torihiko, like thousands of other war orphans, was picked up by Japanese relief workers and taken to a temporary shelter. Japan's Ministry of Education began a post-war education program that aimed to re-enroll orphans and war-displaced youth back into the school system. When Torihiko turned 16, he was granted placement in a public high school, along with temporary housing. Shortly after the graduation ceremony, one of his former classmates, Kataba Aishi, suddenly confessed her love to him with a long, heartfelt speech. Only a few days after Kataba's confession, Torihiko found himself in a police station, being interrogated by a detective and a foreign man who was apparently working for a branch of the United States government. It turned out that the rumors of a serial killer were true, and Kataba Aishi was the culprit. He presumed that she, like him, had nightmares about these things every night. She's not a monster. She went through the same hell that I went through, except she came out even more broken than I did. The war shaped her into something dark and violent, but she doesn't need to be demonized. She needs help. She needs me. This is what he thought about Kataba at that time. They married. They had a child. Kataba underwent mysterious training that Torihiko wasn't allowed to know much about. Something was strange about their child. Kataba spent weeks overseas. Kataba spent months overseas. Something was still strange about their child. For years, Kataba avoided telling Torihiko the truth. She could easily predict how he would react, but eventually it was impossible to continue keeping it a secret from him. It took years, but gradually, he reluctantly made peace with the true nature of his wife. He did his best to force himself to perceive her as a loving and devoted woman who provided him with an easy and comfortable life, instead of seeing her for what she truly was, a monster. He grew to accept her, or at the very least, to tolerate her.
Oh my god! Oh my god! My Shayla! My Shayla!
Yeah, my boyfriend's pretty cool, but he's not as cool as me. 'Cause I'm a Brooklyn baby. I'm a Brooklyn baby.
She was a high school serial killer turned CIA spy. This is the deadly history of Kataba Aishi. Born in 1930, Kataba grew up in Imperial Japan, living through World War II, poverty, and political chaos. At 18, she became obsessed with a boy at her high school, but so did 10 other girls. Kataba eliminated them one by one, using everything from knives to fire, drowning, poison, and even elaborate traps. By the end, she got her senpai, but she also got the CIA's attention. American intelligence had been helping Japanese police investigate the murders, and they found Kataba almost impossible to catch. Instead of putting her on trial, the CIA offered her a deal: total pardon if she became became their covert agent. She accepted, on one condition: she could keep seeing her boyfriend, Torihiko, and he'd live comfortably. Kataba trained with both Japanese and American intelligence. She mastered combat, surveillance, sabotage, and assassination. She went undercover in ways male agents couldn't, using charm and deception to dismantle threats during the Cold War, all while staying loyal to her husband back in Japan. She claimed she didn't enjoy the work, but after living through war, she'd do anything to stop it from happening again. In 1950, Kataba had her daughter Dozuki, but her spy work kept her away. Feeling guilty, she spoiled Dozuki rotten, a decision that backfired, turning her into a selfish and narrow-minded adult. Kataba later stepped in to raise her granddaughter Ryoba, passing on her skills in independence, murder, and seduction. Ryoba admired her, but over time, saw her more as an inconvenience than family. By the early 60s, Kataba retired after one last mission she never talks about, except to joke that she saved the world from nuclear annihilation. The CIA, worried she'd become a liability, sent a sniper to kill her. She snuck up behind him and simply said, "Tell your bosses they don't have to worry about me." No one tried again. Today, Kataba lives peacefully, remembered in dusty archives as one of the deadliest Aishis in history. But the real question is, did she actually save the world, or is that just part of the legend? Who should I do next?
Girl now? But I don't want to be a big girl. I want to be a baby. Don't be silly, sweetheart. I want to be a baby! Wah! Wah! Shut your fucking mouth!
Hey, you! Yes, you! Haven't subscribed to me yet, are you? Well, you better subscribe. Want to know why? Because I'm cool. Did you know yet that we have this? Well, now that you knows, come not support me using these to feature. But of course, only if you want to. If you cannot, or don't want to, subscribing to me is also okay and appreciated moi. This is the things you can get by joining the membership. I'm not forcing anyone, and I hope you guys can considering about joining or not. Tilda. Thank you for all the supports. Love you guys, Chocoloves.